Hello everyone. So today we are going to do a bit of an ode to fall. I'm going to go over my favorite fall lipsticks that you can get from the drugstore. Very easy to obtain them. Anything that reminds me of chillier weather, fallen leaves, Halloween, things like that we're going to go through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show each one of my lips and also do an arm swatch and talk a little bit about the formula. So I'm going to do them from least difficult to get off to most difficult to get off because I think my lips are going to fall off. But let's see what happens and let's get started. The first formula I have is, well, it's a NYX Liquid Suede. This is one of the newer ones. It is called Downtown Beauty, and that's what I have on my lips right now. It is more of like a mid-tone brown, which is great for me. Sometimes browns can get a little bit vampy on me very fast if they're darker. So this one is a good one for a lot of skin tones. It looks like this. In terms of the liquid suede formula, it's a really great formula. It goes on matte, it dries matte. It's a very comfortable one to wear. However, it does transfer. You see, if I do this, it gets on my finger. If you are eating like greasy foods or you're drinking a lot, it will start to come off. So, but if you don't do anything, it's like super long wears. I think that this one's good when people think that the long-lasting, really long-lasting ones are too drying for their lips, because this one I don't really feel is drying at all. But yeah, that's the first one. I got this from Ulta. All right, moving on. Next. Okay, moving on to the next shade. This is another one by NYX Liquid Suede. I'm going to say right now, I love NYX. A lot of my drugstore lipsticks are NYX, but this is Orange County. It is a bright orange shade. I was like, you know what? I feel like I can't do a fall video without doing something that looks like a pumpkin. So here it is. I think this will look even better on darker skin tones just because it'll really pop. Sometimes I think it looks kind of weird on me, but it's a fun color and I like it anyway. It looks like this on your arm. One thing I did not say about the liquid suede formula is that if you want to, you can do 2 coats. I usually just do 1 coat, but it's not the kind of lipstick that gets really cakey or crumbly if you do 2. So, coat away if you want to. So this is the Orange County, and let's move on. Okay, next one we have up is the Milani Amore Matte Cream. This is the color Magnetic. Let me just get it out the way right now. I absolutely hate their matte formula when it's just totally matte, but I like the metallics, and I like them when they have a pearl finish. So this is like a deep plum with a little bit of a shimmer. So I like this formula. The other ones I will not buy. I actually had one and I returned it because it was so flaky and gross. This one definitely stays on a very long time. This is actually part of their limited edition collection. Maybe they'll make it permanent. This is what? Oh, the next ones are $6.99. This one is $7.99. I got this from Kmart. Yes, I believe so. And it looks like this. Again, this kind of reminds me of fallen leaves. And I like this one. I think it can get a little dark on people if you like paler skin. But I think this one's beautiful and I will rock with it. Okay, cool. Moving on. Okay, I'm back. My lips are hanging in there. Now we are getting into my absolute, my bays. The NYX Lingerie line. I freaking love these lipsticks. These are hands down my favorite drugstore lipstick. The formula is a bit more creamy than the liquid suede, but they have more stain power. They're kiss proof, transfer proof. They're just wonderful, and I don't find them drying, and they stay so long. They fade nicely. I'm just so freaking in love with them. This is Teddy. I literally have 7 of these, and they're I'm obsessed. You see, I can't even talk. I just love them so much. This is more a muted brown, which is good. If you have a lighter tone like me, because, like I said, things seem to vampy real quick. I'm trying to show you, my arm is rotating, but here you go, see it. And yeah, the formula is just wonderful. And these are also $6.99. I got this from CVS, and I just am in love with these. I don't even know what else to say, but yeah, this muted brown, especially like if you love nudes, I think it's like a really good nude for fall because it's a little bit darker. It's not like a bright peachy nude, but it's just like freaking beautiful. I am, like I said, I'm obsessed. But yeah, that's really all I have to say. I love it. Okay. We're gonna move on. I have 2 left. I'm so happy. You see, like, I'm rubbing, especially if I rubbed up that Milani one, it's like making, like, around my mouth, like, kind of red. It's kind of staining it. It looks crazy, but, you know, whatever. Just look at my lips. Just look at my lips. Yeah, I'm just, like, rubbing my lips to high heavens. And I'm gonna start swatching on my hand because I feel like my arm does not rotate like that, and you can't really see. But, so this is my other baby from NYX Lingerie. This is Exotic, and this is like a warm, darker, like kind of like pinky terracotta color. So I think that this is another good one for fall. It actually reminds me of Jeffree Star Gemini, which I think is a beautiful shade, but Jeffree Star, I don't know. So this is how it looks on my hand. Again, the formula, beautiful, everything gorgeous, long wear. I love it. This is definitely like my pink go-to for fall because usually like in fall, like I'll do more like darker pinks instead of something like super, super bright unless I'm going out. So I love this for every day. All right, one more. Okay, last one, certainly not least, I have How Fleek Is Your Love. Isn't that cute? From WetnWild. This is from their fall limited edition of their collection. And I actually have like 3 of the liquid lipsticks from this. They're all matte. They're very long wear. They don't come off. I actually hate their regular long wear formula. I find it really drying and crumbly. But this one is like bomb. I was like, what? Okay. So this is like a classic red. You can never go wrong with a classic red in any season. I also have like a plum one and like a vampire one that actually looks more like the Milani one. And these are $2.99. I found these at Kmart, but I've also seen them at CVS. It looks like this on my hand. It's more of like a cooler red, but it's very, very classic red. Yeah, it's a dope color. And the formula actually does dry pretty quickly. So you kind of have to hurry up when you're putting it on your lips because it'll start to drag the wand. I wanted to show this wand though because most of the wands of the lipsticks I was doing, they were like those flatter, longer wands. This one is more of the doe foot that has like the little edge that hugs your lips. So I think that this is easier, like if you're new to liquid lipsticks and you don't really know how to put them on and have a steady hand, it kind of like grips your lips a little bit. So yeah, this is awesome, and I definitely like for $2.99 you can't really go wrong with them. I have all of them except there's like a rosy dark pink color that is not, it's like a different tone. It's like a mauve-y color. I don't really like it, but the other ones are awesome. So yeah, those are my lipsticks. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how long is this video gonna be? I don't even know. But thank you for hanging in there with me. I know I look crazy right now, but yeah, if you have any other questions, be sure to follow me on Snapchat too, because I always am like Snapchatting like lipsticks and stuff that I find on there. I'm also going to do like my favorite lipsticks that are by Black-owned brands, and then also like an indie brand one. So, like I said, thank you so much for watching. Rate, subscribe, ask me questions, talk to me. So we will talk later, y'all. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.